battle the hungry could be an assistance to the hungry. To all of the anarco-syndicalists all over the world, especially Noam Chomsky and David Gabri. I am Soheil Arabi, one of the anarco-syndicalists in Iran, having struggled more than 10 years of my life against clerical capitalist state of Iran. And I also tried to Iranize anarco-syndicalists through whistleblowing in social networks and through distributing declaration across cities and villages populated with labor residents. I was arrested in November 2013 by Revolutionary Guard, IRGC. I was persecuted because of publishing several articles, and I have suffered torture physically and mentally in prison 12 of IRGC. My first charge was propaganda against Islamic State. IRGC's evidence were my photos from the child labor in the streets and from inhuman measure of IRGC against protesters, and also from inhuman treatment against those women deemed to be weakly veiled by IRGC. Moreover, my another charge was profaning, therefore, I was sentenced to death. I spent 2 years in prison with repeated nightmares. I spent 2 years in prison when repeated nightmares of death. Human rights media supported me until my death penalty was cancelled. Actually, my post on Facebook.
مخاطب گرامی، این تماس توسط زندانی بازداشتگاه اوین میباشد.
But actually, my posts on Facebook were mostly enlightenment rather than profane. Nevertheless, I was sentenced to 3 years and 6 months in prison. In August 2017, my conviction ended up, and according to Iran's laws, I must have been freed. But not only they mentioned me in prison, but also they arrested my wife as well. I have already spent more than 4 years in prison. Now, I am humbly asking all anarcho-syndicalists all over the world to be united and rescue our prisoners in Iran and Tunisia. Rather than being a activist, try to be a real anarchist and rescue your comrades from the prisoners, from the prison of imperialists. You can break the doors of prison and release hundreds of prisoners who have been charged after their objections against corrupted leaders. Islamic State claims to be against imperialists. Nevertheless, he has established the most corrupted forms of capitalism, including crony capitalism, clerical capitalism, and military capitalism. Minimum salary in Iran for laborers is less than $200, according to poverty line agreement document in $70. But even that paltry wage is a dream for many young jobless Iranians to which they cannot reach.